Let's see what we can break today. So we're going to be doing the intake on this. We'll rip it apart really quick, and we'll go from there. Alright. Man, it's chilly out here today. I think it'll be alright though. We got idiots out here wearing shorts. I didn't even have that tightened down. I just was letting it rest. So. Alright, so I'm just going to talk this really quick as why I'm doing this. Just for starters, they are the same OD, but there's quite a bit of difference. Obviously there's nothing in this one, but on your factory math sensor housing, it actually necks down to under 3 inches right in the center right here. It pinches. It's got. On top of that, you have all these obstructions in it. So though they're both 3.5 inch OD, the ID on this is 3 inch 400. No, it's not. Okay, so I had to double check that. So this pipe is 3 inch 250 thou. So I could go ahead and stuff a 4 inch in there. I've got the 92mm throttle body, but it is going to that lid that accepts this 3.5 inch. I just don't have a coupler for it right now, but that's neither here nor there. That 4 inch would be way too big for it. It would just be sucking all around the outside of it. So to keep it somewhat functional, that's why I chose to end up going with this 3.5 inch pipe. So I'll get this cut down and we'll get it stuffed in. I'll just clean up those edges. And there you have it. Almost the same height. You know, experts tell you should never use impacts on worm gears. So we won't. Remember, no impacts on worm gears. There, that was easy. Did that with the old duct tapes. Good as new. Alright, should we see if this thing will start? Yep, starts the same, still just as angry. Got a check engine light for my 2 rear O2 sensors. I'll probably just shut those off. Alright, so I'm really not trying to get too wild with the intake on this car over here because I just got something new for it. I picked up an 80mm turbo for it. A little bigger than I wanted to go, but I did it. It's here. Don't mind the 72. Anyways, so yeah, that's that. And I need to install this guy too, so I could finish my tune-up. That's my air fuel gauge that I got the other day. So I can finish this guy. Get a little better air fuel ratio, and then throw some timing in it. Right now the plan is to try and make LS Fest. If it's going to happen this next year, I guess we got to kind of watch and see, but if it does, it's usually end of April, beginning of May, right in that time frame. So depending on how quickly I can get the rest of the stuff for this turbo kit will determine whether or not it'll be turboed or it'll just stay NA when we get down there. I'd kind of like to run it NA and see where it is first, kind of get a good baseline going. I don't know, we'll see how things pan out from here. But and actually, before I end the video, if you're curious about any of this, here's the red Mazda Speed 3. I'm really showing much. Oh goodness, focus. There we go. This guy right here, it's got a little nick on top of the piston, but other than that it looks good. This engine had, it says somewhere around 1,500 to 2,000 miles. So the rest of it, solid, ready to go. We'll just get the head back. It's over at the machine shop. He's putting a new turbo on it and then trying to decide from there what he wants to do as far as port injection and everything else goes. And I also talked about that I was working on a 4G63 6-bolt. There it is. It's waiting on a couple pieces to be finished, or else it would be done and gone. But it's coming together. Everything's coming together, slowly but surely. But with that being said, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.